Um, yeah, Chris, how are you all thinking about, long term, playing a role beyond recruiting today to make sure that you all have, the folks you need in, 5, 10 years to when you're at, 1,000 employees or, continue growing.
We formalized a mentor-mentee program a couple of years ago, where we have younger, self-driven individuals attached to a veteran that kind of shows them how they got to the next step, the role that that individual is trying to get to. And there is typically, it is not a direct reporting role. So the mentee, mentor, is somebody in the organization that is not in their branch typically,
Mm,
and where they'll go visit them at another branch, and then just for a day. They're encouraged twice a month to reach out to one another formally, and then there's projects that are put on. So we've got a mentor-mentee program. Um, we've always had our branches build out their plans on an annual basis. And part of that is developing bench strength or identifying your high potential team member, and how are we
mm,
going to develop them for a particular role. And so would formalize that. And then as of recent, our people operation team, which is human resources, is being intentional about formalizing succession planning for that matches the operational and sales forecast. And so, like our organization, right? We have a vision, a mission, and a forecast, right? To break 100 million in 3 years. We're in year one of that 3 years. And how are we going to do that, right? It's this percentage organic, this percentage through acquisition. And then they build out the succession plan that says, okay, well, these are the bodies and the people we'll need. We know based on revenue figures, right?
mm.
How many people you need in what role to build out an org chart. And then we see who internally will move up into a role and promote, who behind them will move into that, and then where will we backfill. And so it's really neat to share that with your organization because it gets people excited.